ジョーの野郎。鬼姫が完全にぶっ潰しやがって。
Oh my god. Hello everyone, welcome to Joe Consume Cinema. I'm your host. With each new generation comes a new hope, and today we have Primal, Season 3, Episode 9. So took a really long break. You know, like I said, we started this season, filmed 2 episodes, then not everything was out, so, had to wait a good while. Let all the episodes come out and then started in on it. Did 3 to 8 in like maybe 2 days, if that, and then, took a break again, and now I'm coming back to it. And it's given me a lot of time to think. And the thing that I've been hoping for this entire season is that Spear comes back the way he was. I don't care what it is, honestly. Some magic elixir, uh, a wizard pops up and, just turns him how he was before. I really don't care the vehicle that we need to use to get to that. That's just what I've been hoping for the most. And that's like the super mega happy ending. And it's honestly something I would really love to, be wrong about and have it actually happen. But the more I think about it, the more I think that's not what they're doing this season. What they're doing this season is, I think, passing the torch. Now, we just had the birth of, Mira and Spear's daughter, and I think she's going to replace Spear in the show as, like, our main protagonist, our hero. And Spear's been a great character. He's basically saved the world, helped Mira's people out immensely. You could even argue what he's doing right now, just fighting this endless cycle of challenges for, that crown, just again and again and again, is tying up, all these potential threats who are focused on, trying to win the crown. And, he's a zombie. He can't be killed, really. So he has this supreme advantage, and, he just keeps eliminating these threats that protect Mira's people, Mira herself, and, their child. So, it's a very interesting story, and like I said many times before, and it really is true, Genndy Tartakovsky is a genius. He has earned the right to do what he wants to do, and if he wants to, pass along the torch, then, that's just what it's going to be. I really hope that's not the case, and, our boy comes back the way he was, but it may just not be in the cards. And, we only have 2 episodes left, so I think it's time to acknowledge that fact and, really take it into consideration that most likely this is going to be a passing of the torch type of event, which honestly is not a bad story, so, I'm not complaining. But yeah, I'm really eager to get to this one, so let's just get right to it. The Hollow Crown. I guess it doesn't mean much if you're alone. He's kind of daydreaming of being with her. Yeah. It can't be. Well, this is bad. Oh, shit. Jesus. Come on, dude, snap out of it. Nice. I wonder what we call her, because I honestly only learned about, Fang and Spear, their names, after having finished Season 1. I didn't give them names when I was watching Season 1. Skull Mountain. Another challenge. Nice. He wants to rush this shit. Yeah, he just wants to get back to this. They're not too happy about it. Yeah, they take that shit seriously, so to see it discarded like that... Oh, shit. Is it just me, or is he looking more human? Yeah, finesse is one thing, but brute force can overcome a lot. The crown! Oh god, that's gonna piss him off so much. Not exactly the best traveling companion. Do something to quiet the kid. There you go. Well, never mind. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh shit. Lost too much blood. Eventually this is going to be a problem. I don't know what they can do, though. They can't kill him, I don't think. An offering? Good save. Oh shit. Oh my god. What the hell is that? Oh no. Shit. Where the hell did this thing come from? Oh god. He wanted to give her a toy. He's looking a lot more human. Oh shit, he's gonna see his reflection. Still got that hand, but, you know, other than that... Like, what am I gonna say? Yeah, they left looking for you. Well, at least the tracks are there. He can follow them. He's got that pterodactyl too, so he should be able to catch up pretty quick. Okay, took some time just to gather my thoughts. Episode 9. Another really good one. Very, very interesting. So, you know, I started off talking about this thing, how I was thinking more and more it's going to be a passing of the torch. And then all of a sudden our boy starts to look more and more human throughout the course of this episode, which was really cool. I guess whatever it is that he's drinking is slowly, like, helping him to repair himself, because aside from the hand, he looks a lot like, you know, how he was when he was still alive. So I guess he's not like 100% because obviously the hand is going to be more and more of an issue, but maybe he can come back fully, which would be amazing. But I just didn't think that was in the cards. And then all of a sudden, it just pops up out of nowhere. He's walking by like a puddle and he happens to look at his reflection and notices, hey, this looks pretty good actually. But yeah, it's interesting. The whole society that he kind of just fell into where they constantly challenge for this crown over and over again, it's gotten to the point where he's killed so many challengers that he's just bored with it. And honestly, like, he just wants to spend all of his time thinking about his, little girl and remembering what it was like to be human. You saw him painting on the cave, and whoever is like the person that's in charge of the ceremony or whatever is slowly taking notice of the fact that he doesn't give a shit about the crown. Like, he's just doing what's expected of him, and then, he's bailing as, fast as he can. Initially, he saw that little thing, that device that looks kind of like a toy on that weapon from that one guy who was like, I guess from the East or whatever. He was fighting like Kung Fu style, like Drunken Monkey, and Spear kills him and then takes the weapon, breaks off the part of it that he doesn't care about, and then takes the part that he does care about that looks like a toy, and kind of like fashions it from that one giant's hair after he defeats him, and makes it look like an actual like little doll that he's like dancing and playing with. Whoever the guy is that's in charge of the ceremony that does like the crowning every time, there's a victor, he takes note of this, and, he tries to appease Spear, offers him a woman, in Spear's mind, he's still married to Mira. Like, he doesn't want anything to do with her. So, he bails out of there, tries to go back to the village to give, the daughter this toy. Don't know her name, and I'm not going to risk learning her name now because I don't want to look anything up and then risk getting spoiled. So, whatever her name is, Mira and Spear's daughter. So, but yeah, Mira, Fang, the kids, and the new girl, go off to look for Spear and encounter like weird looking werewolf or whatever the hell that thing was. It had like fire eyes and it looked really cool, but it was messing Fang up really bad. I think Fang is in trouble right now going into the last episode. Hopefully Mira can distract whatever the hell that thing is long enough for Spear to show up and, hopefully save the day. But yeah, another really good one. One more in the books and one more to go, and we're going to get to that right now. Hello everyone, welcome to Joe Consumes Cinema. I'm your host, Family Reunion, and today we have Primal, Season 3, Episode 10, the finale to Season 3. So last episode was really great. It seems like our boy Spear is slowly becoming human more and more over time. I guess whatever he's been drinking is slowly, like, repairing him, and that's a really cool and unexpected development that I can really get behind. I would love for this season to end with, the family reunited, everyone back together. I don't know it's going to be, quite that happy of an ending, but I do know that regardless of what happens, I will enjoy it. But yeah, so far the season's been great. I'm sure this finale episode is going to be amazing, and I'm very eager to get to it, so let's just get right to it. An Echo of Eternity. Quick reminder to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also consider signing up for my Patreon for $1 per month. You get access to all my exclusive reactions, also a guaranteed movie request. With that, let's get right back to the reaction. Jesus. There you go. Finally. Okay, that's what I want to see. That thing fucking dead. Oh, God.
Mira?
Oh, shit. Yeah. Almost fully healed, just a damn hand. Yeah, here we go. There you go. Use the other hand. She's still not trusting of it. There you go. No. Still too wounded. Relax. How much can that thing lift? Oh god. What the fuck? Trank darts. Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, God, instead of the crown. Oh, dude. This is horrible. Mira too? Oh God, pouring the entire thing in. Man, they're all enraged, so they don't recognize him anymore. God, they're fighting each other. There we go. Oh God, he's gotta fight them without hurting them. There's gotta be a way to reach them individually. This volcano is finally going. They're in a pit, though. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you can't let him drop, though. Come on. Whew. That was close. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, that reached her. Oh, thank God. Now, quick, do the others. Oh, shit. A small splash of it? Yeah, just touch him with it real quick. There you go. It might take a little bit more with Fang. Nice. Oh, hell yeah, baby. Oh, man, that felt good. You know what? Just put a glove over it. Nobody cares. I really like that. Oh, shit. We got a time skip. She looks like a teenager. Okay, I took some time just to gather my thoughts. Season finale, it was amazing. So we have that great family reunion after Fang defeated that werewolf. Like, took a lot of wounds in the process. Mira was trying to patch up her wounds, but she was very weakened. But then, Spear showed up after the fact, and first meeting between Spear and his daughter, and it was really, really cool. She was initially very hesitant, but then, he holds up his skeletal hand, is like, oh, not that one. Holds up the other hand, and then, she touches it, and it's a really cool moment. Unfortunately, that tribe, like I said, wasn't going to take the disrespect of their crown lying down. They show up, shoot them full of darts, and then it's like this horrible moment because he's chained in the center of that Coliseum thing. They're all being fed that, whatever it is, the berserk juice, whatever. And, they're going ape shit, fighting each other, fighting him. And he's got to, like, somehow find a way to break them out of this spell and also prevent them from killing one another. And it's, like, not easy at all. That chieftain or whatever is holding his daughter hostage, so he has to, follow through with it. The mountain erupts and is starting to kill all of their people. They're running for their lives. He still has to stop these four from destroying one another and find a way to break them out of it. He barely manages to get the daughter back, prevents her from falling in the volcano. A lot of really cool things throughout this episode. One of them was when he snatched her and she's upside down, crying, and the tears are dropping into the lava pool. Really, really nice little touch, and just shows, how good this art style is and the creativity and all of it. As he's being chased by Mira, she slashes at the air, just barely grazes her across the top of the head. The daughter starts to cry, and then this fortunately reaches Mira, snaps her out of it. The others, it's, a little splash of lava, just a little bit of pain. He gets the two kids back, and then he just has to get Fang back, and Fang is taking a lot more than, one little touch of it. Eventually he does right in the nick of time because he's literally falling into the lava as Fang snaps back and then catches him. Really, really cool little moment. That's going to be my screenshot 100%, where she has him in her teeth, by the foot, flips him up, he lands on top of her, and just a great triumphant moment. They roar together in unison. Just awesome. It took a long time to get here, but we're finally here. And they ended up doing the really super mega happy, ending that I thought they weren't going to do, but, here we are, and everything's wrapped up nice. It ended with a quick time skip, probably about, I don't know, 10, 15 years, maybe a little bit more, because the daughter is a fully grown teenager, maybe even a young adult at this point. And they're all a family again, which was really, really cool. But yeah, really, really cool season. And like I said, I didn't even think we were going to get a season 3. I thought season 2 ended and then that was just going to be the end of the story. And then to have it come back like this and to have it be as good as it is, just awesome. Gendy Tartakovsky is a genius. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Yeah, I love this show, and I hope it's back for many, many, many seasons to come, because, he can just keep making this story, different iterations of it, and, I will watch it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got, so as always, thanks for watching, and peace.